I just want you to know that whoever is behind this page, which is not me for the record, okay? I don't make videos like that. You can go through my page and see the kind of videos that I make, and it's on some real basic bitch shit. I'm just gonna put that out there, okay? I've seen people saying that they're like, no offense, none yet. Listen, none taken. None taken at all. However, I want to talk about this. Now, I appreciate the horse. The horse is amazing, okay? But y'all have just set me up for failure because one day, someday, if I ever choose to cam up, right? People are going to be like, what in the entire fuck? That is the biggest catfish I have ever seen. So while I absolutely appreciate the gorgeous and amazing picture, I'm just saying, can we dial it back? Could I, like, I'm a big girl, like, that girl looks thick and, I got my thick parts, but like she needed to be a little bit bigger, like not as big as the horse. I'm not as big as the horse, but like she needed to be a little chunkier. She needed to have a couple of chins. I got that going on for me, like I'm a little bit lighter skinned than that. The hair is fairly accurate, but, like just, I'm just saying, like, can we dial it back a notch? Like, my God, what in the world? What in the savior on a horse is happening right now? That's why I retired. That is exactly why I retired, because people are out here thinking this is me. Absolutely not. By far, I don't agree with all that is going on with those videos, but there are some very valid points, and my honestly, I'm just gonna put it out there. The most interesting thing about those videos is none of it. I do understand the content is somewhat new to people who didn't know, but the people who did know what was going on, like it's not new. So I get people saying like, "This isn't new. Why are we talking about this?" Right? Like I get it. I just like it's kind of weird though because I feel like we hear about Savannah constantly. Like we hear about when the tragedy pimps went to Don Wells' house. Like we hear about all the past shit when it comes to them, but then like, oh, we can't talk about something that happened like 6, 7 months ago, or 4 or 5 months ago, or 2 months ago, or 2 weeks ago. That's old shit. Like, okay, sure. Anyways, rules for thee, but not for me. But one of the biggest things I have appreciated though has been the avatars and the characters, because they are, actually, LaDonna, I know they're AI generated now because Ellie was explaining to me the other day. She was like, "That's AI," and I kept seeing people in comments saying that it was, and I was like, "Wow, like what are you seeing that's like making this?" And she kind of like broke it down for me, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And she's like, "No, like there's a very clear like art style. There's you can tell as soon as you see it." And I'm like, "Okay, well, that's good to know. It is what it is." The other interesting thing though is check out those comment sections. Okay? If you ever wondered what groupthink, hive mentality, mob mentality looks like, just look at the comment sections. And that's not just one sided. That's like on both sides. You're like, God damn, like these people really dislike each other. God damn. And I mean, just sheesh. You can't even like somebody like I seen a comment yesterday of somebody saying like, "Oh, I didn't know that this had happened," or I don't know, like I'm hella paraphrasing it, but like, "Oh, I didn't know that this had happened." Like it's really disappointing to learn, or some shit like that, right? And then you see five people. How could you not know this happened so long ago? That's why it shouldn't be discussed. And I was like, my God, like, so of course, like who wouldn't go hide? But yeah, I would like to say, I personally did not make these videos. But yeah, news cycles make their way through YouTube. It is what it is. It goes how it goes. You know what I mean? Don't know the channel or the history. I'm simply here to troll. Perfect, LaDonna. Perfect. There you go. You loved your avatar. Listen, you were over there just zenning it up, with your hippies and your mushrooms. I seen you had mushrooms in the background. I was a little bit sad that like George. I feel like it's like when you see you see George. You know what I mean? Like you should have had like if I got a horse, why didn't you get chickens? You know what I mean? Like I got questions, but I guess I mean because I do feel like that's what the whole thing is about, like rumors, right? I literally have seen so many people blame it's ridiculous. I heard nonsense on her live yesterday saying I did not edit any videos for anybody, and I was like, damn, they're blaming her too. Like I've heard so many names. Jonesin. I seen somebody yesterday say it was Willow. I seen somebody. Of course, there's the ever so infamous Sinner right now because Sinner is just hot shit right now. Apparently, if you talk shit to somebody and you slip into their DMs to talk shit to them, or you tell them fuck you, that's a trigger for people. But yeah, like Sinner, Emmy, um who else? Jones and myself, Willow. I seen somebody yesterday. I think I may have screenshotted, but somebody said these look like AB videos, and I'm like, I've heard of him before, but I've never watched his videos to even know. So I was like, okay, like I gotta go see. I haven't found his page yet. It must not be under AB, but like I seen that, and I was like, oh god, now it's him. I seen somebody say Penny, by golly, Penny's out here making these videos, and I was like, listen, by the time we are done, we're gonna have an entire list. Just name everybody. Just name everybody. AMAC did it. Scorpio did it. Laura did it. Kate did it. Irish has definitely done it. You know, Go Bulldogs for sure did it. Tess, you know, Tess is an ultimate troll, so they definitely did it. You know, like it's just all over the place. I hope the people or person behind it is never uncovered. Well, here's the thing, Miss Robin. It turns out, which I was quite disappointed in, it actually turns out that anonymity is only allowed and protected if we like you, right? So as soon as you piss us off, as soon as, and by us, I mean anyone, so not one particular person, but anybody, as soon as you piss us off, or as soon as we don't like you, fuck your anonymity, right? So I did want to kind of go over, for voices, right? Okay. So voices did her little live stream and, oh, I'm going to say Nunya's real name. Oh, it's just such a threat. And I'm like, I've said my real name online multiple times, right? And then like it was brought up not too long ago, like, oh, Dolly doxed you. No, he didn't. No, he did it. He definitely did it, right? Okay. Yes, he said my name, but no, he didn't dox me. Did he accidentally say my name? 100%. And he actually apologized for it profusely, but whatevs. But I've said it online, live, numerous times before that point, and even in some comment sections. Now that I think about it, actually I didn't think about it before, but when I was watching Nonsense's live, when she got doxxed, I did put out my name during that video. So like to me it's like that's not a flex. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I think somebody did this really bad thing, so I'm gonna go threaten their job, right? And then the next day you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be like, everybody just needs to chill out. This is just the internet. You guys take stuff so what did he call it? What did she say? You take things just too seriously on YouTube. And I'm like, where were you the day before? Right. And then like she starts out and she's saying like Queen told her that Joneson blamed her, right? And then Queen's in the comments and she's like, I didn't fucking tell you that. Like, what the fuck, right? And then she's like, yeah, well, I don't care what you say, Queen, because I'm saying it's Joneson. Oh, okay, where's the facts of that? Like, what proof do you have of that? I just know. I just know. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So receipts or it didn't happen doesn't work. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Does he? Good for him. Today is Willow's birthday. So if he has a live, I don't know if anybody has already done it. Queen Bella, is that what you're sharing right now? Is his live stream? Is the internet broke? No, but if he already scheduled it, he was supposed to go last night, but he didn't. So maybe today is the day. It is his birthday today. So he may be like, fuck this shit. Fire up Elmo, go.